Showtimers Theatre was formed in 1950, bringing new performances to audiences of all ages. And their next performance is coming up right around the corner. Joining me to talk about their production of The Importance of Being Earnest is director Aisha Mitchell, along with actors Willie Caldwell and Pete Sheldon. Welcome all of you to the show. This is exciting.
Yeah.
Tell us about the show, if people are not familiar with this one.
So it is a farce, a Victorian farce by Oscar Wilde, and it basically just makes fun of Victorian culture. It's a very witty, fast-paced, it's really funny show. And it follows sort of the story of two bachelors as they sort of go through their antics and then meet some young ladies who inspire them to kind of change their ways a little bit.
And are we looking at the bachelors right now?
We are looking, these are the bachelors.
These are the bachelors, okay. So Willie, tell me about your character. Who do you play?
I play Jack Worthing, and he is definitely a character. There's two sides to Jack. He's sort of a dual character, if you will. He's a very staunch, rigid, uptight individual when he's in the country, and in order to let his hair down, he adopts a assumed identity of the name of Ernest, and he heads to London and he gets his party on along with this fellow right here. So.
Okay, all right. And then who do you play?
I play Algernon, and he's just a mischief maker in every sense of the word. You know, he's just always, he deliberately tries to get himself into trouble, and that's basically all I can say about him.
Sounds fun.
Yes, it is.
Are you having fun playing this character?
Oh yes, I'm having so much fun. It's been a dream role actually
really?
for a little bit. So.
Now, why is it a dream role, would you say?
Well, I think because I was introduced to the play and the film when I was very little, and I always aspired, whenever I saw Algernon, I was just like, oh, I want to play that. It looks like so much fun, you know?
Yeah, and how are rehearsals going? Talk about that.
Rehearsals are going wonderfully. My cast is just fantastic. They're all so talented and wonderful.
Yeah.
We rehearse for about 6 weeks, so it's a short rehearsal period.
That is short.
But it's gone so smoothly and so beautifully, and it's going great.
Right, and you both are recent graduates of Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
What made you want to stay in town and do a play with Showtimers?
I think community theater is just so important, right? It allows for people who maybe have never engaged with the theater to engage with the theater, both as an actor or as an audience member, and it's just a way to build community and really bring the arts to people that may not have a lot of exposure to them through their day-to-day lives. So community theater, I think, is very important, for us as a neighborhood, for us as a community. And so certainly to come out and do something like this is really a great thing.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. And you both are graduates and you're headed off to Ohio, right?
Yes.
After this?
Yes, that's right.
And then how about you? What are you doing after the show?
Oh, I'm planning to move to New York and become a starving artist.
Well, both of you come back every once in a while, okay? And take part in the wonderful theater that's available right here in Roanoke. We appreciate it. Okay, The Importance of Being Earnest at Showtimers, June 15th through the 25th. Do I have that right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're located on McVitie Road, and it's showtimers.org, and you can give them a call, 540-774-2660. Break a leg, guys.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for being on here.